Hey, how's it going? So today I wanted to talk about something critical, and I don't want to alarm you, but without this, there's a high chance that your books or any print-on-demand product will not sell without this. And what is this? This is today's topic, and it is on how to do keyword research for self-published KDP books. Now, who might be interested in this? Anyone who's an author or writer or low and no content people who publish on the KDP platform, you will definitely want to listen to this video. And the most important thing today is that we are going to be using a completely free keyword research tool. Alright, let's jump into it. A little caveat, we're going to do some keyword research, which means I cannot guarantee what shows up on the page, so it may be a bit 18 plus, it may be a bit steamy, so just so you're warned, if you got children nearby, put them to sleep first or something. So let's get cracking. Now, the first thing I do is I go to Amazon.com, but you're welcome to go to the .co.uk for the UK or any other region. So if you're targeting a book that's, let's say, for the German country or German readers, then maybe you want the .de, Amazon.de website. So this for this video I'm gonna use .com, and what I tend to do is I just type into the search bar and see what populates by Amazon. Let me show you the free research tool that I'm gonna use as well. It's called AMZ or AMZ Suggestion Expander. It's a Chrome extension, and this is what it'll show. It'll show you what Amazon populates. Okay, this is what Amazon gives you, and then it does the program itself. The app looks at what comes before the keyword or phrase that you put in, and what comes after the phrase that you put in, and it also gives you sort of other options. Alright, so we're going to use this this app, this Chrome extension, AMZ or AMZ Suggestion Expander, and we're going to type that into the Amazon search bar for the country that you are targeting. Alright, so that is the process. Just a brief note, and I encourage you to read this because this is direct from KDP. This is the guidance. Make your book more discoverable with keywords. And you want to look at the best practices. Okay, I'll put a link in the description below, but this is where there's a lot of debate as to what's acceptable and what's not, and how to do keyword research. Literally, Amazon tells you combine keywords in the most logical order. Okay, that's what they tell you, and that doesn't mean they won't index random words put together, but it does mean something like military science fiction will rank better than fiction science military. So there is a excuse me, there is a preference given to something that's being searched actively in this format. Okay, and they encourage you to use all 7 keywords or phrases, and you'll see in the back end in the video I did previously on the keyword boxes to enter your keywords in. So let's type in something, and I've got a few examples here. Number 1, I've got steamy romance novels, and you'll see, I'll just type that in, steamy romance, and then you'll see what Amazon populates, and you can click on any one of these, and then you can see what comes before and nothing comes after. So if you click on steamy romance novels, what I would encourage you to do is you can see what the sponsored ones are, and that's okay. You can obviously do Amazon ads, but you can look at the firstly look at the covers to see if they resonate with you, but you also want to look at the description, sorry, the subtitle, and that is over here. So something like this is a subtitle: a romance anthology that sizzles. So that's for subtitle. And an arranged marriage romance, royal elites. or something like a Victorian romance. So these are all keywords that you can get. You'll have to decide what keywords you want to use and pay attention to the number of search results as well. The higher the search results, the more competitive it is. You'll have to decide whether it's worth competing with something with 20,000 products in this specific keyword phrase. So that's for one keyword phrase for potentially fiction type authors or writers. The next one I wanted to show you was non-fiction. So you can write non-fiction, or in this case I've gone with motivational books. So if you type in motivational, and you'll see books comes up, but all the other stuff that the Suggestion Expander app offers is something for you to look into as well. So you can do notebook for women's, t-shirts if you're into the merch side of things. So in this case we're going to go for books. It's general, but it's something to look at. 60,000 search results. So for this keyword phrase, you're gonna have to be very competitive. But again, scroll through and take a look at the covers, because, well, let's face it, everyone judges a book by its cover. There's no secret about that. And you can also check out the subtitle, what I learned. So maybe that's not so keyword rich, but this one is keyword rich. Here we go. Daily inspiration, wisdom, and courage. So, to me, this kind of screams keywords. This one too, essential meditations, reduce stress, improve mental health. This is very keyword rich. Think like a leader. This is very good. I like this, but this person may already have a following. Something like this, here we go, make room for more joy, greater confidence. So you can see there's joy, confidence, these are kind of influence, these are kind of keywords relating to motivation. You are a badass, how to stop doubting your greatness. So doubt, great, living life, these are all kind of keywords that you can use. So that's for motivational books. This one I did for gratitude journal. So this is more for the low content. So if you type in gratitude journal, see what comes up before, after, and everything in between. There's quite a lot in this one, so take your pick. But again, once you've narrowed it down a bit, maybe you want to target something with less search results, take a look at the covers again, and see whether you can compete, and also look at the subtitle and title as well. So develop thankfulness, mindfulness, positivity. This screams keywords for me. Productivity, happiness. I know these are sponsored, these are AMS ads. That's fine. If you want to ignore them, that's okay. You can choose something like this. It's a bestseller. Invest minutes a day. Thankfulness, mindfulness, positivity. These are keywords for sure. So yeah, have a look and see what resonates with you for your book, your low content or no content book. Finally, the fourth example I wanted to show you was children's books. I know it's a very broad keyword phrase. There's 100,000 search results, but take a look and see whether you can compete with the graphics on this page. Maybe you're a very accomplished graphics designer and you can do this all on your own, or if not, you might be able to hire out if you got the discretionary expense. That's an option too. But take a look at some of these listings. The covers are very, very visual, very, very visual indeed, compared to, say, the low content stuff. This is not particularly graphics intensive. This even less so, but you can see there's very nice font on it. This one is a bit more busy, but you get the idea that people are probably looking for curvy type fonts with some kind of flowery graphic. So these are things you need to pay attention to as you're doing your keyword research and bearing in mind the graphics that people are looking for. So back to this children's book. So have a look at some of the titles and subtitles and see what you're targeting. So this one is a children's book about empathy, kindness, and compassion. So clearly they're targeting some kind of keywords around kindness, empathy, and compassion. and a party to remember. So maybe that's party and remember. But yeah, like I say, you're going to have to do some keyword research into the niche you're targeting and pay attention to the design to see if you can compete with that. Okay, so I know it's a little longer on this video, but I wanted to show you, between fiction, non-fiction, low and no content, and even children's books, there is a range of design levels, but there's also what I would say is similarities in terms of how I would do keyword research. And of course, keep in mind that Amazon has a best practice guidance over here. So I'm going to wish you good luck with your keyword research, and stay tuned for the next video. But before you go, don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, and I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.